We in the house. We in the house. How's everybody feeling? How's everybody feeling? Getting this party started. What a beautiful day it is this morning. We had an incredible Obsessed with Success last night. We was talking about keeping track, right? We was talking about keeping track and how you can keep score, and that helps you get to your goals quicker. That was an amazing session. If you aren't tuned in, man, what you want to do is join our text message system. It's at @MillMine. You send that to 81010 at @MillMine. Give me a replay, gang. If you're watching the replays, give me a replay, gang. Especially if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, we definitely appreciate you on another level because we're trying to get this thing going. It's Thankful Thursday, y'all. It's Thankful Thursday. Tell me something you thankful for in one word. What's something you thankful for in one word? What's up, Vivian? Good morning, Queen. Adam checking in. What's happening, brother? Tori in the house. What's up, Tori? Okay then. Good morning, millionaires. All right then. My man, Mr. Al Terry checking in. You know it's gonna be a good morning now. But yeah, man, we've had an incredible week so far. I hope you feel the same. You know, it's in one word, Thankful Thursday. In one word, give us something you're thankful for. Give us something you're thankful for. What are you thankful for on this beautiful Thursday? Huh? What you thankful for this Thursday? Hey. Oh man, I'm so thankful for you, Mr. Terry. You and Mrs. Terry, man. Like thank you for being here. I love it. Hey. All right, we're gonna get this party started. We got a real good thing to talk about this morning. I hope everybody's feeling good. In one word, okay. Thankful for health. You know, every Sunday my sister does Wellness is the New Wealth every Sunday on Good Morning Millionaire. For those that don't know, we do this 7 days a week. My name is Haziq Ali. I'm a revenue acceleration coach. I'm a self-esteem development expert. And every single morning, we're here to get you mindset, skill set, and heart set that helps you go further faster with less effort.
Hello, this is Les Brown, and you're in the right place at the right time.
Calling in on the live line, everybody.
Millionaire out of the year.
Good morning, millionaires. Let's get it. All right, here we go.
Thank you. Please announce yourself.
Good morning, Bob.
All participants are muted. Entry and exit tones are off.
Okay. Good morning, millionaires. Good morning, millionaires. I hope you're feeling good this morning. My name is Haziq Ali, and once again, we are broadcasting to you live. And even though I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, what's important is that we are in a different state of mind. You hear what I'm saying to you? And this different state of mind is important when you're coming in from that place where you are looking to grow, where you're looking to go further, faster, with less effort. You're looking to get bigger, stronger, faster. My man Kaiser checking in. What's cracking, Kiwi? And the whole thing is if we really get our thing in action, and what we realize is that in the heat of the moment, when we're climbing for that peak, you know, one of my mentors is talking about being a mountain climber, right? And this whole idea that when you hit these highest peaks, we talked about this a couple of days ago, where when you hit these real high peaks, there are emotions you feel that the common man can't even understand. Well, that's going to take some moments, man, and it's going to take some heated moments. This life ain't sweet. Climbing for your goals ain't sweet. If it was sweet, don't you think everybody would be this amazing self-actualized version of themselves? You think that person wanted to flip burgers? You think that person wanted to drop? Now, at any point, they can change their lives, but here's what we got to all agree on, y'all. Think better, live better. Somebody give me that in the comments. Think better, live better. In the heat of the moment, y'all, it's all going to come down to attitude. The difference between whether you're peaceful and whether you're just chaotic and all jacked up is all going to come down to your attitude. It's all going to come down to how you look at that situation and then what you decide to do with the information. Ain't no certainties in life, y'all. Attitude is a function of whether or not we understand the laws of nature. And ain't no certainties. Well, see, there's some laws, but there ain't no certainties, right? You don't know exactly how the laws are going to affect everything, but you can get better at predicting it the more you are aware of the laws. So what I want to give you this morning is I want to give you these ways to kind of like freak the way you're thinking of all of this, right? I want to give you some ways of this would be heart set. You know, sometimes we're mindset, sometimes we're skill set. This one right here is in that mindset world. It's kind of in that skill set world, right? Because usually we're going to give you something that's all three. But this one, I want you to think about how your heart feels. Millionaires, I'm going to give you 7 of them. Here's the first way that you can love yourself to that biggest goal. This is the first way I have for you to kind of like bulletproof yourself. So that when these goals become sort of like feeling like they're out of reach or a little too far away, right? You can kind of like bulletproof yourself from that feeling. Here's the first thought I got for you. Here's the first reminder. You don't need the baggage from yesterday clouding tomorrow's vision or today's blessings. See, there's a difference between intuition and issues. Can somebody give me that in the comments? There's a difference between intuition and issues. There's a difference between baggage and luggage. You hear me? Baggage or your issues is just weighing you down. And the only thing that's stopping you 98% of the time is your mind and the thoughts that you entertain. I want you to think about that. I want you to take a deep breath right now and recenter yourself, right? When you're in these moments, I want you to go back to your notes on this and remember to take a deep breath is life and recenter yourself. You become a true master of your life when you learn how to master your focus. Millionaires, where your attention goes is where your energy goes. Where your attention goes is where the energy goes, and then it grows. You hear me? So what if we were to decide that we're just going to focus this limited, finite amount of energy that we get on just what matters now? Just what matters now. Here's number 2, y'all. Millionaires, when you're reaching for your goals, right? When you're reaching for the big stuff, I'm talking about the huge stuff that's on your menu. It is truly, I mean, if this don't bulletproof your philosophy, millionaires, I don't know. I'm going to tell you something. It is truly powerful. What is more powerful than a person whose intentions are genuine? It is powerful. It's beautiful when a person's coming from purity. So remember to do stuff for the right reasons. That's why even when stuff don't work out the way you planned, you still feel irie. Your why has to be bigger than the disappointments and the challenges you face. Seriously, millionaire, as often as you can, I want you to remind yourself of your why. Because with a strong enough why, you can do anyhow. You can accomplish any what. Millionaires, you'll be able to do what's required at any given time once you realize what the moment is demanding. See, we don't do what we are supposed to do. We only do what we just must. But the only thing that turns your shoulds into musts is you getting really clear on why you're doing this. Just the idea that you've decided to dream bigger forces you into a bigger perspective, and then it forces you into solving bigger problems because you're always solving for X. If your goal is just to get to the damn weekend, then you're going to have a life that looks like that. But if your goal is to be able to build that school, fix the roof on that school, if your goal is to be able to literally put the clinic here in this community, if your goal is to put this shelter here, aren't you going to think a little bit bigger? Okay, now, what if your goal is to do that in the next 6 weeks? I scared you. All right, 6 months. Okay, well, my God, I know 6 years is simple then. I know we can do anything in 6 years, but my goodness, what we do is we overestimate what we can do in 6 days, and then we all burnt out and frustrated. The problem is we also underestimate what we can do in 6 months, in 6 years. Here's the third one I got for you, y'all. Here's the third one I got for you. So first we said that don't confuse intuition with issues, right? 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 We're gonna let go of the baggage. The second one was we said that we're gonna get really clear on our intentions because we recognize how pure and beautiful it is when somebody else's intentions are super pure, but we don't recognize it in ourselves. Love yourself. Give yourself credit for the fact that you're doing the best you can with what you got. And then if you don't quite believe yourself when you're saying that, maybe it's time for some random acts of kindness. Maybe it's time to boost your self-esteem by doing something for somebody, damn it. The third one, y'all, is that I want you to remember something. You're going to end up heartbroken if you always expect people to do for you what you do for them. Remember that the universe returns favors. Number 3 is the universe returns favors. Now, I don't know if you call it, God, Jesus, Buddha, Allah, Confucius, okay, Jah, okay, you know what I mean? But all I'm saying is the universe returns favors. Can I get a witness? You're going to end up heartbroken, millionaires, if you expect that people always going to do for you what you do for them. Not everybody has the same heart as you. And this is going to help you be light on your way up that mountain. You're trying to climb a mountain and you holding on to all this bull crap. What I'm saying to you is that you got to forgive people, y'all, because not only, check it out, are you doing the best you can with what you got, but they doing the best they can with what they have. Forgive them, not because they absolutely deserve your forgiveness, right? Nah, I'm saying forgive them because you deserve peace of mind. What I'm saying is at some point you got to realize your compensation plan don't have a victim bonus. If you're ready for number 5, somebody say, ain't no victim bonus. Ain't no victim bonus, and give me a share. If you're on Clubhouse, write that on your notes and then circle it and underline it. You know what I mean? Ain't no victim bonus. Nobody care, yo. And here's number 4 for you. I know we talking about self-love this morning. I know we talking about, hey, man, that's right. The universe returns favors, baby. The universe returns favors. That's right. That's right. Not people. Not all the time. Not all the time. Not all the time. Ain't no victim bonus. Tell them, Aretha. Clubhouse, ain't no victim bonus. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. That's real talk. The way some people whine, you would think they get paid for it. Am I lying? But on that note, man, here's number 4. I know we talking about self-love, but since we on that note of forgiving people, check it out. If somebody's working on themselves, right? If they're changing for the better, it's unnecessary to keep bringing up their past. You know what you're doing when you're doing that? You're ruining bonds and relationships with the people who are best positioned to help you with. Do you get what I'm saying to you? You got to start taking this to heart. You got to start understanding that if people are working on themselves, then you want to show them the courtesy and then show yourself the courtesy. We already talked about that. But a lot of times you don't realize you're blocking your own blessings by holding on to all of this trauma, stuff you've decided is trauma in your past. Start letting go. Start being here now. You get what I mean? You know how they always say yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery, but today is a gift. That's why they call it the present. Millionaires, what if you got into a place where you just lived in the moment and you were just so grateful for the person, or you were just so grateful for the situation because you know it's making you better. You know it's giving you some bit of character that you didn't have. I never got that when I was a youngin'. You know, even in books, you'll read it and you'll read the jokes. The old comedians would be like, they pops would be like, because my pops, that wasn't his phrase of choice, but you always hear, oh, it's going to build your character. Oh, it gives you character. And you're like, what does that mean? But it turns out, y'all, that until you go through certain things, until you experience certain things, you literally have no way to be certain of yourself in those types of situations. You don't know your character. You don't have an idea of your aptitude. You have no idea of the reaction that you, quote, normally get. It's all mind games that are being played with you. And once you begin to know yourself, it becomes exciting to get out there and experience something new. Because it's like, dang, how do I operate in this kind of situation? What does happen? That's why we're always forcing ourselves to do new things. But what I'm saying is, other people are doing new things when they tried that, when they said that to you, when they tried to have that difficult conversation with you. What if you forgave them, y'all? What if you forgave them? What if you stop bringing up other people's past? That is a way to self-love yourself to your biggest goals. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? Here's number 5, y'all. Somebody say calmness is a superpower. Calmness is a superpower. Number 5 is calmness is a superpower. Calmness is a human superpower. Now, some of you haven't been tested, but faith that hasn't been tested can't be trusted. You know, I'm talking to those of you who are reaching for the big thing, right? I'm talking those of you who are, everybody else thinks you're doing good, but you stressed out because you're reaching for something more. So therefore you might get a little bit irritable. Therefore, sometimes you might get a little bit harsh. Therefore, sometimes you might get a little bit focused on what you're doing and not having time for empathy as you see it, right? Well, what I'm trying to remind you of is that calmness is a human superpower. You might say calmness is a superpower, and share this with somebody that needs to hear it. The ability, y'all, to not overreact. Oh my God, that keeps you so clear. That keeps your heart at peace. It is never too late to change your attitude. And that's how we know it's never too late to start winning. Just decide you're going to make the best of it. Boom, you're a winner. You get what I mean? They have a word for people who expect to win. They call them winners. They have a word for people that expect to lose. You hear what I'm saying to you? What if you decided that you were going to expect something different? You're just going to take it day by day. You're going to be grateful for all the little things. You're not going to make excuses. As a matter of fact, you're going to look for ways that you can turn those into accelerators, right? You're going to let go of all the purposeless drama. Right? You're going to stop distracting yourself with toxicity. You're going to stop letting all this mental clutter get in the way. And you are going to march towards your goal. And you're going to look at it like breathing. The last breath is important, but it's not as important as the next breath, right? The next step. It's the next breath. Right? It's the next breath that's the most important, right? If you're ready for number 6, somebody give me the next breath is the most important. The next breath is the most important. Straight up. Yeah, Miss Linda checking in. I love it. What's up, Keith? The next breath is the most important. Make sure you share this broadcast. Let somebody know we're here. Let somebody know you checking in. The next breath is the most important. The next breath is the most important. The next breath is the most important. Millionaires, everything gets a little uncomfortable when it's time for change, you know, and sometimes it's the world that's changing. Sometimes it's you that needs to change your expectations. You need to recalibrate your expectations. You hear me? That's right, Tabby. That's right. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's absolutely it. That's absolutely it. Check it out. Things are going to get better when you get better. Things are going to get better when you get better. You hear me? Things are going to get better when you get better. You think better, you live better, y'all. Be patient. Remind yourself, you ain't going to have to force nothing. So number 7 is this, man. This is the last one I got for you today. Because if this don't give you confidence, if this can't add to your confidence, I'll say that. If this can't add to your confidence, then we doing something wrong, right? Check this out. Somebody write this in your notes, circle this, underline it. The wrong choices can bring us to the right places. Even the wrong choices can bring us to the right places. I forget how this thing goes where it's like, why do you make good choices? Because of wisdom. How did you get wisdom from making bad choices? You know what I mean? I'm butchering it, but you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying, right, millionaires? For the man with goals, everything helps. For the man without goals, nothing helps. The biggest failures, y'all, a lot of times they got the biggest lessons. They got the best lessons. They have the most quality, value-filled, priceless lessons. When you fail to get what you want, right, on your way to this big goal you have, when you make these little mishaps and man, I see it over and over again in our business. Like, I know we're running out of time, but like, for instance, we just now had this thing happen where we had this financing company, and they're amazing, right? Like they deal with a lot of people in the industry, and we were able to work out this deal where they were able to give us, with a 620 credit score and $3,400 a month verifiable income. They told us that they were going to be able to do financing. But then when we got closer into the deal, it's more like they're just doing personal loans. It's not true financing. But they made us pay this exorbitant fee to get it started up. I mean, it was just crazy. Now, people were excited because the products and services that we finance are so valuable. So we never got any complaints. Everybody loved it. But we knew there was something better. But check it out. We finally found something better. But we'd have never reached for it had we not. You get what I'm saying to you? The wrong choices can bring you to the right places. What I'm trying to say to you is that for the man or woman with goals, everything helps. For the man or woman without goals, nothing helps. If you didn't let go and learn, all you're going to do is just get stuck. You get what I mean? At a certain point, you're going to have to, instead of holding under to these false promises, these false premises, right? At certain point, we got to realize that like we're in this place we're in for a reason. I was preparing this training that we're about to do in the Kaizen Academy, and I was just thinking about it. I was like, how come everybody goes so low? How come when people are pushing like a home-based business where they're pushing their opportunity, whatever it is, they always think so small? They always go for the people who like quote unquote need this, right? Y'all ever thought about that? Y'all ever thought about that? What I want you to understand is that these people are getting exactly what the game has for them. Just like your successful friends are getting exactly what the game has for them. Why do we keep going to people who need it when these are the exact people who make bad decisions to the point where their life is so horrible? Now, I'm not saying we don't go to people who have horrible lives so that we can help them. But what I am saying is that the wrong choices can bring us to the right places. What I'm saying is sometimes these people are in this horrible situation because of choices they've made. And you can give them the opportunity to change it. But a lot of times, I'm just saying, you're going with the wrong expectation if you're thinking there's somebody that makes good decisions as a rule. Once you realize that, like because I'm giving it to you so you can help yourself, but I just now flipped it so you can use it in your business. Millionaires, we are where we are for a reason. You get what I'm saying? We are where we are for a reason. And when you think about that, maybe it's smarter for you to go to successful people. Because a lot of times the people who are successful because they know opportunity when they see it. A lot of times the people who are not successful because they don't, or because they see it and they don't take action. If they were an action taker, they would have already worked themselves up the ladder. You get what I mean? Because that's the way this world works. If I put a bunch of tea leaves in a bag, just raw tea leaves, and I just shake the bag up, you know what's going to happen? The big leaves are going to float to the top. Millionaires, are you getting bigger? Are you floating to the top? Or are you just maintaining in your space? Because you don't love yourself enough to see who you really are and whose you really are. You don't love yourself enough to see that God can't give your dreams to somebody else. God didn't give your dreams to the wrong person. Millionaires, do you love yourself enough to understand that you don't have the ability to dream a dream you can't manifest? Do you really feel that this morning? As you're going into this weekend, are you going to use it to escape, or are you going to use it to create a life you don't need to escape from? I'm asking you to look at your life and take full and total control and responsibility for it, but not necessarily in that order. Millionaires, you're going to have to take responsibility for it. The parts you love and the parts that disgust you. And you're going to have to say to yourself, listen, this is my life. And you're going to have to love even the parts that disgust you enough to observe it. Because until you love it, you can't leverage it. You hear what I'm saying to you? This is yours, baby. Love yourself. Stop hiding your flaws. Show us your bad content. Get out there, make the video, record the damn song, draw the picture, make the sales pitch to that CEO, and then come tell us the story about how horrible it went. Make that crazy outfit choice because it just tells the world who you are. You hear what I'm saying to you? What I'm saying is the world needs more of who you are, because you're the only you, and you're a walking, talking, breathing piece of art, and you're just keeping yourself in some trunk at the foot of the bed. You get what I'm saying? It's affirmation time, man. I hope you try it. You know, maybe you never tried affirmations before. Maybe this will be the first time you ever did it. But listen to me, y'all. You playing a game where you the coach, you the star player, you the referee, you're the cheerleader, you're the timekeeper, you're the scorekeeper. How can you lose? You hear what I'm saying? Repeat after me.